Hello, I hope you're doing well. Um, and if you're not doing well, I hope you receive news or you hear something that will make you smile either today or tomorrow. Welcome or welcome back. My name is Grace Odiari, and the time right now is 10:20 p.m. And I am making this video whilst everybody is asleep because there's just I've got crushes, right? And I say that word quite lightly in the sense that I actually think it's just about the fact that I think I have a crush on people, and it's more to do with the fact that maybe I just find them attractive and I'm thinking about them a lot more often than I'd like to, almost like as if they were a crush. Maybe that's just me denying how I really feel. Who knows? Anyway, let's call crush A. I was gonna use the code name that I use with my friends. I don't think that's a good idea. Let's call crush A. Yeah, let's call them crush A. Um, A for Alex. I like that name. And then we can go for crush B. As B for what's a nice name? Beginning with B. Let's do Bailey. Bailey, fine. Two guys. I really hope I'm not being heard right now because that's gonna annoy me a lot. But yeah, Alex and Bailey. Cool. Bailey is more my type, facially and energetically, and also culturally. Cool. In the sense that I don't really have a type necessarily in terms of like ethnicity, but I think it's a bonus if we have the same culture because to some degree it's easier for my parents. Anyways, but that's like a reach in a sense because I don't actually intend to bring any of them to my home to meet my parents. But that's besides the point. I guess what I mean, it's like a bonus in that sense then because if I tell them that they're from the same culture as me, like my parents, they'll be like, oh, is it? Okay, cool. Ha ha ha. Like they'll laugh at me more rather than like crash out at me if they find out because I'm not going to tell them if they find out. Yeah, cool. Alex, crush A, is more my type physically, and it was obvious to me that they had a crush on me before I had a crush on them. Like when I first saw them, I didn't have a crush on them, but they really had a big crush on me, and I could tell. And then I saw them again, and we've been like in each other's eye line since, and yeah, I kind of had a crush on him. But who knows? Maybe that's because of proximity. But I don't think it's proximity. I also think it's the fact that like I feel safer in the fact that it's like the feelings look or seem more reciprocal than with Bailey. But the thing is that with Bailey, it's not like I don't know if they're reciprocal. Like I do know that at least at some point the feelings were reciprocal. I don't know about now, but I always have that doubt. And then I see him, and then like there were like weird mixed signals. But if they're that's such a toxic way of thinking. But I'm thinking like if there's weird mixed signals, that must mean that there's something there. Whereas if he was giving me no signals, that would mean there was nothing there. So mixed is better than nothing, which is so crazy. That's not the real me speaking. Please, just know that that's not me. I'm just telling you what are we seeing, but please, that's not me. But yeah, I think I allow Alex to be a thing in my brain because the stuff feels more reciprocal, and he seems to be head over heels. Whereas with the other guys, it's like he's not head over heels. I kind of get the vibes that like he's trying to suppress it because he doesn't think he's in my league. Or like I've been quite distant to him, even though I used to smile at him. And so now he's just like, bro, I can't tell if this guy likes me or not. But that's not my big problem. That's not what I'm trying to get at right now. I am here because I am thinking an awful lot about them and I don't want to. I have been doing pretty well for like the past half term and like the past few days because I've been thinking about other things. But maybe it's just because I was bored. But I was washing the dishes, so I shouldn't have been bored. And I was listening to music. And the thing is that I was listening to music, good music, and I couldn't stop thinking about them. Both of them. What was I thinking about in particular? I was thinking about, oh, like what are they gonna think of me when I see them, when they see me, will they still like me? It's just so crazy. And you know, every time I have a half term and I always like there was the half time I just had that's passed. I didn't think about them like that at all. And today's Tuesday that I'm recording this. And Monday was when school resumed, but I haven't been going to school because I have study leave now, so that means I only come in when I have exams. Cool. But like a couple half times prior to this, the one I just had, I would think about especially Alex. Like, oh, will he still think I'm fine? Like, especially when I got my hair changed, like from having braids to short hair, I was so worried that I wouldn't look attractive. But I think I look even finer with my natural hair than not. But I definitely think there's different energies that I exude. That's for sure. Either way, everything's good because I just own what I do. And that's why I give what I give. Period. So anyway, I've said this, why am I talking about them? Why am I talking about them so many times? But why I'm really talking about them is because I know that deep down, I don't want anything with either of them. Boom shakalaka, that's the truth. Like, I know that the reason why I have crushes with on these people, or like I'm attracted to them, is literally because of the qualities that they both have individually. I think I've thought quite a bit, I'm not gonna lie, about being in a relationship with Alex. Like daydreamed, whatever, and I had like a couple dreams, quite a lot of dreams actually, about Bailey. I nearly said his name, that is so crazy. But my point is, I know in my heart and soul, because yeah, these things and everything I've just said prior has all been the case, but it's like, I know, like with either of them, it's not like I've never spoken to them. I've spoken to them like barely, like once or twice max, and that's like over the past 6, 7, 8 months. That to me is not foundational good enough for me to know that these are people that I want to be with, literally. And that's why I know that everything I'm feeling is just a result, like it's a result of the like expectations and the idea of them that I have of them, the ideas of them that I have. And I have a feeling that if they're attracted to me, and probably are, it's because, well, I'm not saying probably to be conceited, but like I have seen clear signs. Like if somebody's freaking staring at you all the time, and especially with Alex, if Alex kept bumping into me, that might not mean that he has a crush on me, I know, but it's a very weird fucking rom-com coincidence to have occurred multiple times. Like, bro, and it was never my fault. It was never my fault. One thing about me, I'm gonna be very self-aware. I'm aware of everything, okay? And I choose what to ignore and what not to ignore. If somebody is walking into me, like if somebody is walking in my direction, I'm going to do what I can to move out of the way or to do whatever. But he will always be the one that's like not focusing and like will walk into me. I'm like, please, just stop. Just don't stop, please. Just, oh God, stop. I'm even cringing thinking about the moments. Anyways, but they were cute, but they were cringe. And also, there was another time he literally held the door open for me when there was no reason for him to. But that might just be him being nice. Again, I'm really not trying to be crazy. I will not allow myself to be delusional. I refuse delusion. I rebuke and reject delusion with my whole heart. I'm too logical for that shit. So yeah, shit. Yeah. But, and also, like, I've asked, I'm not about to open my nyash on the internet, bro. No, maybe not right now. But let's just say, in regards to boy A, Alex, I did ask his friends, and Bailey was there, and I asked his friend if Alex was seeing anyone, and he said no, and the guy was like, you can have him if you want. I was like, okay. I didn't say okay, I said, oh, chill out. I just like deflected it a bit or whatever. But anyways, I'm clearly avoiding the main T that I need to clock, which is you're only crushing on people more time because there are qualities in them that you are very attracted to, that you really wish you had, but are actually within you, and you know it. Boy B, Bailey, he's so charismatic. He is so confident and so charming and so smooth. Like, he's serious smooth operator, calm, cool, collected, very, very sexy, very, very charming, very confident. That confidence, oh my god, is probably like 90% of why I'm attracted to him. He's so confident and he doesn't give a fuck. Like, I mean, I can't tell if he doesn't give a fuck or not. Sometimes he seems really tired, but oh, that confidence is so sexy. Oh my god. Can you tell that I'm ovulating? I'm joking. I am actually ovulating, but like my ovulation is ending, so this is like the point where I'm super reflective of everything and I'm no longer like that horny anymore. So yeah. But yeah, he's really confident and charismatic, and I've said that a lot of times. So let's go on to Alex and boy A. What I like about boy A is that he seems really smart. Like, he's into STEM and stuff. I also like him because I can tell he likes me. Like, he was really shy when I was talking to him, but then when he was talking to other girls on the same row as me that he had never met before in his whole life. Because why I know that, because like it was an open day or whatever, and all of the girls that I was sitting next to, we were talking with each other, we were all friends, and like we all came from the same school, and he obviously was from a different school to us because I went to a girls' school, so he couldn't have been there. And he was talking to them, and it's not like he wouldn't talk to me. I was calm, like I was like, oh, like he was responding to me, but like he didn't make a lot of eye contact with me. That's what I remember. Like, he would make barely any eye contact, and he was just slouched in his chair trying to be super nonchalant. I'm like, boy, at the time, I don't even like you like that. Like, just be normal, be yourself. It's calm. Yeah. And also, I was like, there was no way I'd misheard this, because he was messing around with his friend, like they were play fighting or something, and they were sitting on a table right next to our table, me and my friends, and him and his friend. There's no other tables, no other people around us. Like, everybody that could be around us are pushed further down the room, across the room. So like, there's literally just two tables here, like two tall tables. You are literally either talking about the people next to you or like nothing. So he was like, oh, and I was sitting, like, he sat next to me, basically, because, like, not right next to me, but like, I'm not gonna do this for a while, am I? It's whatever. My point is, we were sitting in close proximity to each other, and he's like, oh, stop fighting, like, hers is right there. Nigga, who is you calling hers? But anyways, again, I'm not gonna be delusional on the internet, fuck that shit. But then also, when we were sitting together, it's a fucking fly. What the freak? Let me get my tea. Oh. I forgot to take the tea bag out. I don't want to put it on the table. And it's kind of cold too. That's so sad. Shame. Anyway, it's fine. Any freaking way. I already made the same tea earlier, and it's a sleep tea, so I'm just drinking more because I like tea and I feel really good with tea, but this spoon is like blocking the way. Oh my god, that's so funny. Okay, so still blocking the fucking way. That will have to do. That will have to do on God. Anyway, no, that just led something. What the frick ever. So, where was I? Oh yeah, his friend was playing romantic music as well as like they were walking past, and he started like laughing and smirking and shit. That could mean a lot of things, but yeah. Either way, either freaking way, I'm not trying to like prove that he likes me or not. I just think he likes me. Okay, I started thinking, shit. Okay, shit. I could be wrong, the world, but I don't think I am because I am someone who's very like I analyze a lot, and I notice things a lot, and I'm self-aware, and self-aware. That obviously doesn't mean anything, but like I guess I don't know. I'm really slow to assume things. Like I look at a lot of things from different angles before I make a decision about something. And so if I'm saying that somebody has a crush on me, I'm not being delusional more time. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not being delusional more time. More time, it's just true. Because I can sense it as well. Some people are better at hiding it than others, that's for sure. Some people just don't have a crush on me. Shit, that's cool. That's allowed, that's fine. Have I ever had a crush on someone that doesn't like me back? Why am I thinking so hard? Maybe like a boy and an oldie. No, I didn't have a crush on him. I just thought he was cute. Okay. You know what? We'll put a pin in that. That's not the point. Alex A. Qualities about him that I like. Yeah, I like the fact that he likes me. I'm not gonna have anything try and second guess me because I don't want to look delusional on the internet. I changed my mind. If I'm so sure that he likes me. I'm so sure that he has a crush on me, guys. I'm not playing. So I say that to say that yeah, I just like him because he likes me, and I hate that. I do that a lot with people. Like I literally will not give a single fucking toss about you in the whole fucking world until I think you have a crush on me or notice you have a crush on me. I was like shorting my headphone thingy. There's this other guy that I used to like, or not like, but I used to like be aware of, like really aware of, and be like, oh my goodness, like is he looking at me? Like, oh, he was looking at me, oh my gosh, because I could tell he had a crush on me. And it's like, please, I hate that so much. I hate giving a fuck because somebody has a crush on me. Like, what am I meant to do? And it happened with another girl as well, or two girls. It's like, I don't want to care, and I don't really actually care. But again, it's all this like a deeper, and I know it's a deeper rooted thing of me wanting to be in control of how people perceive me. But with time, I'm learning that is not possible. So yeah. I guess all of these experiences are probably just, let me use this as a mic. All of these experiences are probably just helping me to reach that conclusion. But yeah, I like that. I was gonna fall down. I like that Alex likes me back. And that I don't know, he can dress, but so can B. But the thing is that A can dress a lot better than B, and A apparently likes the way I dress. Why I know this is because my good friend, she thought that he liked her. My other friend was saying that guys don't easily approach the girls that they don't like. Guys don't easily approach the girls that they do actually like. And my friend was telling me, the friend who was talking to him was telling me about how he was saying that like only him and her dress well in our whole school, in our whole year group. But then there's one other girl that dresses really well as well. I'm sure he wasn't trying to say my name because, like, circulation and whatnot. Maybe he didn't want her to know that he knew me. But I know it's me because even my friend that was talking to him was like, who else could he have been talking about except you? So it's not like I'm being like self-centered or like, I don't know, prideful or egotistical. But she was like, yeah, he must be talking about you, really, like the freak. So yeah, that also confirmed a lot of things because that means it's not like he doesn't know me. And also he followed me on Instagram. But that's just another thing. A lot of things I'm trying to just minimize its importance so that I don't get ahead of myself. I refuse. Maybe I already am because if I had minimized them fully, I wouldn't be mentioning them. But if I don't mention it, then it doesn't help the story. Like, it doesn't give you the perspective that I've got in my head. So I need to say everything, regardless of how it may be received. Period. Yeah, I like that he likes me. And what else? Like, genuinely, please, Grace, think about it. What else? I'm attracted to him. Yeah, because he feels like safe. Not safe in the sense that like safe to me. He doesn't know me. He doesn't know who I am, like how I know who I am and how I make myself feel safe. But I mean, him liking me, the feelings being reciprocal is safety to me. Despite the fact that I'm not gonna act on it, and he kind of isn't acting on it either. I'm not gonna lower my standards. He's not acting on it right now. So yeah, that's literally it. And that's why my mind is like, yeah, A is better, but my heart is like, B is so much better. And it's weird because sometimes I'll catch him like tripping and like I can tell he does things to get my attention. And it'll be so funny and cringe and funny at the same time. Very funny guy. And I remember when I first saw him, not when I first saw him, because I thought I did, but that time when I had the open date, I was so zoned out in the sense like I was not giving a fuck about making love. God, not making love. I didn't give a fuck. I meant to say I didn't give a fuck about making boyfriends and like entering relationships. I really didn't care. I just wanted to make friends, and friends I made, because girls are better. Period. Anyways, but yeah, I remember when I forgot the first day I properly saw him. I don't remember that day. Oh, I think it was in my RS class. I think I'm giving away who it is now. But not to yeah. If somebody from my school saw this video, they would know who I'm talking about when I say my RS class. But I don't really give a fuck because like at the end of the day, it's just what it is. I can't hold you. Oh yeah, I also didn't like that B was liked by a lot of other girls. Not because it intimidated me or made me feel like I wasn't worthy or like I couldn't be with him, but because I am also somebody that likes private people. I'm a very private person myself, and that's something I don't like about either of them. And that's why I know what I keep thinking about, why I keep thinking about them, is because I feel excited by the ideas that I have of them and the qualities that they have that I want. That's why I think about them. Not because I actually want them at all. Because they've both done very embarrassing things. And not embarrassing in the sense that like shame on you, but embarrassing like people pleasing, attention seeking things. And we all have done that, but I don't know. I don't know, it's kind of just or pulled me. Yeah, maybe I'm being really judgmental, but I'm not gonna sit here and act like I think they're the love of my lives, like the loves of my life, because I know they're not. I know they're not. I know they're not. Period. Like with boy over there, B boy, he absolutely, he was so obviously loved the attention he was getting from girls, because he is attractive, and at that time then he was very attractive. And all of the girls were just like talking about him all the time, looking at him a lot. But I'm a very I don't know, avoidant person. Like, if I have a crush on you, you will not know, and I will not make eye contact with you. I won't. And the thing is that I found it easy to approach Bailey than I did Alex, because with Bailey, I felt like I had to prove something to myself. I had to prove that I wasn't intimidated by him. And that's the thing, I'm also intimidated by Bailey, because the qualities he has are so, like, things that I have and want at the same time. And that's what I think is so interesting, is that I'm kind of into astrology, right? And one of the things about my placement is that it's like my natal chart is, I have my Mars in Gemini, but it was in retrograde when I was born. Mars was in retrograde when I was born. Wait, I don't know if I'm talking about the correct aspect. My throat is dry because I'm whispering so much. Damn. I don't know if I'm talking about the correct aspect, but either way, apparently something in my natal chart suggests that I like both. I like someone who is both stable and secure, but is also interesting and exciting and kind of like, yeah, someone that just excites me. And the thing is that when I was talking to Bailey, not texting, talking, I remember the first time we properly spoke. No, the second time and the last time since then we properly spoke. When we were talking, I went up to him and I was talking to him, and like, he was talking and he said something that made me laugh a bit, and I smiled, and he was so like, bless him, he was so mesmerized or something, whatever. I don't know, mesmerized might not be the right word, but he was so filling the word. Like, he just like, you know, when you look away because something is too bright, something is too fine. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Like, oh my god, type shit. Damn, I missed term 1, bro. Term 1 and term 2 were the peak terms of sixth form. Now we're in term 5. In fact, psych, we're in term 6. I've got my first mock, my drama mock, in 2 days. I'm feeling really prepared for it, like pretty prepared. And I can't wait to get it done. It's the longest exam that my school actually has to offer as an A-level subject. Pardon me. And I don't think I have realised what I've signed myself up for. It is 3 hours long. And I know that there are exams in the world that last longer, but it's 3 hours. That's the longest I like, bro, literally thinking about it is making me crash out. Like, I remember during my GCSEs, I think I did GCSE drama, right? And I think the exam took an hour and 45 minutes or an hour and 25, even an hour long. Like, I think that's how long it took. But now we're over here fucking doubling that shit, my nigga, maybe just tripling that. I don't know what I've signed myself up for. I genuinely don't know what I signed myself up for. I love acting. I love my drama teacher. Like, she's so nice and so good at what she does. She's very passionate, and I love that about people, because that's just what makes us human beings. Passion, well, one of the things. And she really does encourage me, and she has so much faith in me. Like, I'm predicting good grades. It's just that, like, 3 hours. I think I'm gonna feel the 3 hours after the exam, and I have 2 more exams to revise for, which are next week. I'm gonna need a day to recover from my drama exam. Let's just put it that way. Okay, I'm gonna need at least a day. I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna fucking watch The Gentleman. Like, there's nothing else to do. Sit down and fucking watch that show with some tea in my hand. Like, don't fucking talk to me. Anyway. Yeah. Moral of the story, because I don't want to keep repeating myself. Check who you have a crush on and why. Because most time they're probably just showing you something within yourself. Definitely more reflecting needs to be done. Or maybe I'm thinking about them because they're thinking about me. And also maybe I'm thinking about them because I may be seeing Alex on Thursday. I might not, because he also has an exam, not a drama one, but just a different exam. But I don't really care. And that's the thing, like, at the end of the day, I'm doing all of this so I can stop thinking about it. Thinking about them. Because really, I know I don't give a fuck. Like, I do, but I give a fuck more about how I feel and the time I'm using for this shit. I don't really care about them, like, what they're doing, like, them as a person. I don't care at all. Am I lying? Maybe. But it's not like I care. What are you saying? I'm saying, like, I don't care excessively, but, like, I do think about it, so I must care to some degree. And apparently I could be sitting next to Bailey for my psychology exam, which I didn't want to have happen, but I kind of knew it was going to happen. It's not like it's going to distract me, but it's just a bit apprehensive, you know. Sitting right next to your crush during a high pressure moment, it's just not my cup of tea, you know. Some people might like that, some people might romanticize that. I may romanticize it, but not about him, and more about the fact that I'm about to lock the fuck in and slay the fuck out of this exam and walk the fuck out. Period. At least my friends will be doing the same exams as me. I can't wait to see my friends, but I'm so sad because it's like we can't enjoy our company. We can't enjoy our company properly because we're all just stressing out about the exam. I'm not stressed out as much as they are, to be fair. Maybe that's a bad thing, maybe that's a good thing, but I don't really care. I think it's a good thing actually, because why would stressing out be good? Why? And I think I'm gonna make another video on academic validation. But we'll get to that. We'll clock that tea in another video. Okay? I hope you enjoyed watching. You're my friend. Have a gorgeous day, night, evening, afternoon, morning. The times are fucked up, but it's cool. It's fine. Bye.